Hey guys, what is up? It is Zeao here, and I want to tell you a really good update we're doing. So the network rebrand is relying on a lot of features and a lot of bug fixes that we do plan to add. Some of it is for staff, some of it is for the global community. Now this update is the biggest, and I'm not going to tell you what there is yet because there is still way more to come, hopefully very soon. But no, in this video, we are in lobby 1 right now, and as you can see by the scoreboard, that is a part of the new rebrand 2.0. It supports factions, it supports Skyblock, it supports the hub, it supports lobbies as well. We've got multiple lobby support as well as anything else, as you can see. Now we are now on a proxy, so we can type /lobby. At the moment it doesn't display the command argument, but at the moment that's not really our issue. It's because plugins and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you could go to lobby 1, lobby 2, lobby 3, and before the release, or when we release, we are going to make it so we can balance the lobbies automatically. So for example, if you were to say, like, if there was one person lobby 1, the next one would be lobby 2, so the next player will go in that, and then so on. It will go back and forth from lobby 1 to lobby 3 and lobby 2 and whatever until it's full. So pretty cool. And the good thing about this, guys, is if the hub is down, then they'll be directed to another hub. So you wouldn't have to be complaining about why the server's offline. But the only situation with this is, or the only thing that this would not occur in, is if, for example, you were to, if the proxy was offline, because the proxy is what we connect to. There's servers, there's proxies and there's servers. Backend servers are a way to, you know, just to, like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, backend servers are like the Pokemon servers, for example, and then you can use that to it's reliant for proxy. So proxy, basically, if you heard of bungee cord, then you will know that the proxy is a way to, it's like bungee cord. In fact, it is bungee cord, but we have a forks version of it which is ported to MCPE, so most bungee cord plugins should work with this server, which we are in MCPE. As you can see, we are in MCPE, you know, you can tell. And yeah, and all the backend servers that we connect to from the proxy, you can connect to using /server. So we do /server. As you can see, we've got, oh yeah, that's one of the OG factions, which is coming soon, and we've got Skyblock, lobby, and then lobby and lobbies, which is lobby 2 and lobby 3. Now we plan to add more lobbies as we progressively get popular, but that depends on how many players we get. But you know, it's pretty good. That's basically what I wanted to tell you. Now that's not why I made the video. I just thought I'd tell you what's going on from updates. I haven't got proof of what's coming, but all I can say is it's going to be very, very awesome. Now, no, that's not why I made a video, but I just wanted to clear it out there because I feel like I haven't updated you guys on the full extent like I did stuff, and I do apologise for that. It's just I don't want to be penning twice about the same thing. So yeah, maybe I can change it in the future, but I feel like for now, like, because staff are currently the beta testers that are, it's not released yet, but when we do start beta testing, we may ask some staff to help. But maybe in the future, possible future, maybe 3.0 or 4.0, maybe we can basically just, oh, 1 minute. Okay, so basically we can just like maybe have beta players roles, so basically people can beta test for server in, like, maybe there's a catch to it or something. Who knows, but that might be coming in the future, so keep an eye out. But no, in today's video, I want to tell you something that's going to be very, very awesome into the game. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Just let me know in the comments if you have. But have you heard of a plugin called Selector X? Now, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a Java edition plugin. It's good for networks, and over a lot, and I mean a lot of servers use it. It's so popular around the servers and around the world. I don't know, I think popular servers use it. I'm not sure about Hypixel. Hypixel's custom, but I mean other servers that have around 1k players to like a lot of thousands of players, that basically uses it, I believe. So and it's called Server Selector X, and it's basically one of the best plugins publicly, and I think it's premium as well. You can get a premium version that's got more features, but you can get that. And yeah, and it's basically pretty awesome. Now, where this comes in, now, as you can see on the title, we have got brand new server selection. Now, I'm going to make it better soon, guys. This is just the example of what it's going to look like. It may change throughout the release or before the release, sorry. But basically, the Server Selector X is one of the best plugins, and we managed to port some of it into MCPE. Now, just keep in mind, they're not the same configurations, they're not the same, and when I mean port forward, I mean they just generally just like, they're same similarity wise in configurations. So, basically, they're similar as in Server Selector X configurable, and so is the Server Selector in MCPE. But this is not a public plugin yet, and the really good thing about this is once it's all complete, maybe in the future, I may actually release this plugin. If you guys want me to release this plugin, be sure to leave a like. I'm not going to put a certain like how much I should get, but all I want to say is basically, if you guys want it so much, I'll tell you what it is in a second, but if you guys want it, leave a like and comment below if you want it or not, because I'm going to plan on releasing this very soon. No clickbait. I just wanted to show you guys what it's going to look like, maybe for the plugin developers, and as well as for server owners, and as well as for the rebrand 2.0 of the Void.minerpe network, which, you know, is pretty dope. So that's all I wanted to say, but let's just go straight into it. So when you join, there's, by the way guys, there's everything that's configurable. You can customize the slots of the item, which I'm going to show you in a second. You can configure a lot. I'll just go through it as I tell you. But there's a server selector when you join. Ignore this one. This was the old one we used, and this is the 2.0 one. Just keep in mind. And good thing about it is you can customize the custom name and the lore. You can I think you can add the lore as well if you really wanted to, but that depends on you. We may add that, you know, just in case you ever want to customize it. But for me personally, I just keep it like that, just because I don't need the lore. All I can just play is use, because why not? So if you, yeah, you know, you go on that. And you're probably wondering, some questions before I open it are probably flying around right now, asking me, well, does this support mobile? Now, it does to an extent. So, as you probably have known, for mobile, yes, I do think of mobile, and no, it's, you know, it's just like, you know, it's just, so I'm basically saying that the server selector is supported with mobile, but it's just like if you change settings to the classic GUI, it will support it, but for Pocket it could be harder. But I guess Classic's more better, but maybe Pocket is for you. But we may add like a customizable option for users, maybe in settings or something, where you can configure that which server selector to use. But that might be coming much later, because again, we've just completed the plugin. We've done everything, you know. I've done the plugin and we've done everything. So maybe in the future we may add more features to it, like more customizability and more bug fixes as well. So again, this is for everyone that feels the need to have this plugin. But obviously, if you guys want it, leave a like. But anyway, back. I keep it random. I'm sorry, but server selector, and if you right click or left click, at the moment I might make it so you can right click. But if you click here, as you can see, these, okay, so first thing we're going to go through is select a server to teleport to. Now this may not seem like it's going to fit there, but it does work in the end. Like, it's just part of the inventory, I don't know, but maybe I'll change up, who knows. But it's a select a server to teleport to, and there is Skyblock Adventure. So as you know, we've got Skyblock Adventure, no OGOB factions. We may add an archery, but that at the moment isn't supported with this plugin. We're not sure if we can ever support it because of MCPE and Pocket Mine's differences of standards. But yeah, as you can see, it actually tells you the description and the players. You don't see any servers or any chest UIs, server selectors publicly in any PC that has that. Now this is not a review. I'm not sponsored to doing this by myself, but I'm just telling you what it's gonna look like and how it's going to be released. Now the configuration is going to be a lot different, because these are actually the server IPs that I shouldn't really be linking, but I'm just letting you know that the configuration that will be coming will not be the server IPs, just letting you know. But anyway, Skyblock Adventure, and then you've got OGOP Factions. Now, as you can see, you can read it if you want. I'm going to read it. It says an original Skyblock server MCPE. And then it says Skyblock Adventure is the most original Skyblock server you can find. So basically detailing you everything you need to know. And it says offering mining gens plus auto gens, mining regens, mining area, minings plus upgrades, farming area, custom dungeons and arena, shields plus custom skills, and so much more. And the good thing about this customizability is you can add color codes. So if you want to add color codes, you can put the and sign. You don't have to put the color symbol if you don't have it supported on your keyboard, which is probably the most advanced feature you could ever have. And the good thing about the lore is it's so much customizability. The status is a placeholder, so you can put like a placeholder for the. It doesn't require any plugins. It's based like a placeholder for the status. So where it's the status online players 0, tap to connect. Now if it's offline, it will display that it's offline, and it will, it updates every 5 seconds. So it's nearly almost very live. It's very almost live basically. Well, it's live, but it's 5 seconds. That's not much at all. So I guess it's good to reduce lag. Also, good thing about the good thing about this, guys, is that you have almost no lag with this. There may be a little bit of lag, but there's going to be almost zero lag. Now the reason how we've done this is because the timeout, we may add this configurable, but we don't want anyone to change it or to do anything with it, because that could cause issues in the future. Like when you put it to 5, it will probably lag and put some strain on the server. So the best thing you want to do, guys, is leave it as it is, because that's not really configurable. But at the moment, we've made it so the timeout error will be 1 second. Now you're probably wondering, that's too short. Yes, it is too short, and the reason why is because the status selection basically detects it detects if it's online in 0 seconds. So there's no need for it to be 2 seconds or 3 seconds. If it's 1 second over, it will display that it's offline, which is pretty cool indeed. But this is gonna work because even if anything happens, the server will be online and it will detect it. So that is pretty awesome indeed. And this contains almost zero lag. The code isn't messy. I might add it to Pocket very soon, but we don't know yet. But yeah, you got Skyblock, and then you got OGOP Factions. And this is what the new server we're going to be adding into MCPE. And if you guys were here since season 4 of OP Factions on Zelector, you will know what this is and what it will include. Now this is not finished yet. I still need to fix some bugs with issues that were here for some reason, but pretty cool. All the lines are configurable. You could just underline it, so you could basically add like lines to it, and then it'll make it a law, which is pretty cool. I like that feature, so you don't have to do the placeholder line thing, which can be annoying because it's very confusing, especially when you don't know. But if you feel like you want to do a line, you can just go to the next line and then put the thing out of it, which is pretty cool. I like that feature as well as you guys do. But this plugin is going to be released very soon. We're not sure when it's going to be released yet, but all I can say is I'm really excited to release this to the public. Hopefully we can get a lot of downloads, and hopefully it does get published to Pocket website. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't, that's fine. I can just add it to GitHub. It doesn't matter. But all I can say is this is the most configurable customizability and the most best plugin you can ever have in MCPE. It's gonna have so much features. We're finished on it, but we're not at the same time. So we're still working on some parts of it. We have changed away the laws are, so it's not too, if you have it too big, it just won't display well, because it will be on there something. But if you minimize it, it will work. But that's not the point. It has to work for everything, even if minimized, without minimized, whatever, still has to work. But yeah, pretty cool. And then we have 2 servers. We plan to add more very soon. And all good thing about it is all of this is built within a config. So basically, it's coded to be a config, but it's not like coded in to make it so it's like scripted or like in a config, but not without being on config. So everything that is in this server selector is all from the config. So it's all coded to be a config, because usually people would like ages ago I used to add things that were codable, coded things. That was really messy, because it just took everything out of the way. It was almost laggy because it had issues in the future and in the present. But a good thing about it is we fixed the server selector, and it is good and ready to go. The release, guys, I know you're probably asking for the release. I hope you are, but if you are, we don't know when it's going to release yet. The build, I heard the builds are almost done, the hub is almost done, and I can show you that once it is complete. Maybe in the next video, maybe in the next video, I don't know, who knows. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, smash the likes. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.